Good morning, everybody. Resale Rabbit here. It is Wednesday morning. I am so tired. We got a warehouse sale, part 3. So yesterday, I reset all of the tables here, and I put clothes racks up. So we've got a whole bunch of apparel here for $5 a day. I was hoping to do 2 rows. It's too wide for 1 row, but it's too narrow for 2. We've got a KitchenAid mixer up here, and then we just kind of filled out the tables. I'm bringing all the carts out right now, and I'm about to do the morning video. I'm gonna dress this up a little bit, so now it's just all piled up. Got the signs up. We're ready to open. This is interesting. I can't leave a review. What in the world is that? Oh, Easter eggs. I can't leave a review on Amazon anymore. I went to review our radios. If I can pull this off my belt while I'm sitting. These things, we've had them for just over 2 years now, and although I'm very happy with the quality of the radio, the sound quality and everything, the belt clips break off too easy. We're down to 3 that have a belt clip, and it's not the clip that breaks. It's this little plastic part of the body of the radio that snaps off. So 3 of these don't have belt clips. So I was going to leave a 3-star review talking about how I like the radios, how I like the charger works fine. A lot of the reviews say they have an issue with the charger. That my only problem is the belt clips break off. And I saw this. So I guess I can't... I feel like I've maybe left 5 Amazon reviews in my lifetime. I guess I'll never get to leave another one. That's really weird. I wonder if maybe it's because I'm a seller. Maybe I reviewed something that I happened to sell at some point earlier or later. I have no clue. I'm not going to investigate or anything, though. I'm going to order another set of these. If I have to spend $120 every 2 years, it's not the end of the world. And we do still have 3 good radios, so we'll have 9 good radios. So in theory, it should be 4 years before I have to replace them again. So I've been gone most of the day emptying storage units. Video coming soon. I'm terrible at time management. Anyways, I just get back and Mitch comes and gets me. He says, I just saw someone stealing. I saw a lady stuffing something in her purse. He said, I don't know if she stole something, but I saw her put something in her purse and there was an empty box sitting there. So we pulled it up on the camera and she's taking her sunglasses off and putting it in her purse. At least he didn't confront her or anything, and it's nice that he notices stuff like this. Like, his eyes are better than anybody else here. He notices stuff like this. He caught multiple people taking stuff out of packages. I like having him around. His wipes are flying out the door of this sale. I don't know if we even hit $5,000 today. It was a pretty slow day. But I'm about to bring out the 3rd pallet of wipes. Usually we sell 1 pallet in the sale and a couple boxes off the 2nd pallet. This time we sold the entirety of 1 pallet, restocked it, and there are 5 boxes left on the 2nd pallet. So I gotta bring another one out. It's Thursday, about 7 a.m. I just finished bringing the carts and the signs and everything out to do the morning video. I wasn't here a whole lot yesterday. We did like 4,700. I was emptying out storage units. Let's do the video and then I'll show you the tables. So we pulled these. My cost is $2 each. They're good until 2028. I don't know how well you can see that. So I'm gonna save the rest of these for next winter. This warm weather I think is what hurt sales on those. Tables are full. We're mostly boxes. We're almost out of the bedding. And that was pre-sorted, so the better stuff went out early. More mostly down to the stuff that's not marked on what it is. This is it for the lights. There's one more case in the back that I decided I'm going to save for next year. Put them on $10 a day. But what's left here, we'll let them go. This needs to come off because it's $3 a day now. I decided to special buy these to keep them at 5 because they're doing so well. And then these we're just gonna follow with the day's price until we're sold out. Split this so it's a single-sided rack now and put it against the wall. What else did I do? I think that's pretty much it. I think we're finally done with these. I'm tired. Special buy, pretty much where it was yesterday. We didn't sell. What's this? This is not a special buy item. This can go right there. It's still kind of low on stuff. I've got a bunch of brown box stuff I'm gonna price out and put up here for today. And I think I've got another fridge that I can put here. Still nobody on the Bowflex stuff. I think I'm just gonna drop that to 3, the day's price. Over here, we just put a third pallet of these out. I think I showed you that yesterday. These still aren't selling. These are selling slowly. I don't care if we've got some of these left over though, because these are selling for like 40 bucks on eBay. They don't seem to be flying out the door, but I have sold one already and we just listed them. These aren't doing all that great. I may, probably not today, maybe this weekend I'll drop the price to 10, see if that gets rid of them. And then just stuff. Holy cow, we got a lot of orders to ship out. I love when we get a lot of orders, but it's a lot of work to do during the sale. A nice little rush this morning. We just opened. First thing to go was that mini fridge. Man, somebody out there really stinks. So we are a little over an hour in, but 1,200 bucks. And I'm bringing more special buy stuff out. This looks pretty nice. I think it's $250 in the store. We're priced at like $120. I love it when viewers come here, and a viewer, Alec, just stopped by. He drove here from Minnesota. He said he's always wanted to come to a sale, and he asked me to sign one of the hard hats, and we took a picture. It's just so cool. If you're ever near Green Bay and you come out to the sale, definitely come say hi. I've had people who left a comment, yeah, I was there, but you seem busy. No, come find me or ask someone to page me over, because I want to meet you guys when you come here. So I definitely appreciate whenever viewers come here. It's so cool. I don't know what else to say about it. So when I was in Omaha, one of the sponsors, Vendu, said that the gift baskets or packages or whatever that they're giving out were arriving late, so they couldn't give them out. So they're mailing them all out. And since that video is already up, I'm going to unbox it on this channel. They have their own branded poly mailers for some reason. I wonder if they did that just for this. All right, so let's see what we got. We've got a Vendu tote bag. I get so many of these every show I go to. There's a tote bag, and this is these are thank you cards that I guess you would enclose when you sell something on eBay. Why did they send me a whole bunch of thank you cards? Because this is an ad for them, not something that I would really put in my eBay packages. Okay. And then some poly mailers. So I guess that's why they have them. I mean, yeah, we'll use these. I use Target ones and DSW shoes ones. Oh, and there's a pen in there too. And what's this? Sticker. And a little tape measure. So I'll just add this to my collection of stuff. We'll ship these out. If you buy something on eBay in the next, I don't know, maybe this will last a week. That's, soft, like a piece of clothing that would fit in this. You might get a Vendu mailer. So I went back to look at something on the camera. This was end of the sale yesterday. And I was looking back to the beginning of the day where it wasn't anything crazy, not like someone was trying to steal or something. I just wanted to go back and look at something for my amusement. And there was no footage for like the first 3 hours of the day. I couldn't figure out why. I just figured out why. We have a space heater behind the counter, and that tripped the breaker for the same outlet that the cameras are on. So gotta make sure to watch for that from now on. Man, this is awesome. And so I shipped out the ones from this morning, and then I think I had 2 or 3 sales for like 150 bucks that I already shipped out since then. And now we're already at another 7 for 302. Holy cow. So we sold one of these the other day, and after shipping, it ended up being sold at a loss. So I was planning on just pulling them after the sale's over, putting them in the auction, and get like $5 for all of them. Someone just bought 10 of them. 125 bucks. It costs like 10 bucks to ship one of them. At 125 bucks here, it's probably going to cost 12 bucks to ship all of them. Just in time. Oh, looks like I got a viewer sale too. Aaron says, John, I'm such a fan. Your YouTube channel is probably the best reseller content out there. Oh, you're making me blush. I can't find a charger for an old Acer laptop of mine, so I checked your store first. I don't know if this one will work, but I'd rather support your business and give it a try. It was a laptop charger that sold. I hope you keep creating content forever. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate the support, Aaron. I had to answer the phone. So anyways, I lost my train of thought. Aaron, I appreciate the sale. I appreciate the support. And I'll keep making content. So $3 must be the number for those Hershey's chocolate packs. We sold 33 packs for $99 today. I've got 125 invested in all of them, so today I almost paid for them. But overall, we sold 66 of them for $264. We still have over half of them left. Additionally, the mint tins, so far in the entirety of the sale, we sold 83 of them for $415. I paid 25 bucks for that pallet, and they kind of made fun of me a lot for it. Just get rid of these. This is junk. You're buying trash. Turned 25 into 415, and we still have over half the pallet left. What was the other thing that I wanted to look up? Oh, the Clorox. How much did I pay for that? I paid $75 for the pallet of Clorox. We've only sold 9 of them, but that's 135 bucks. So almost doubled my money on it. If we sell one more, I'll double my money on it. But we still have a lot of them left. I'm thinking tomorrow I might drop the price to 10 bucks on that. Just because we have a lot left and I don't want to carry it over into another sale. Oh, and we just crossed over $40,000 for the sale. $40,036. It's actually going to be less because we had a few returns. We had 2 items that got returned and then sold again. So those show up as a double sale. We'll talk about all that at the end. But I just off the top of my head guess with factory returns. I don't have that page up, so I can't see it, but probably 39,700. It's about 6 a.m. Friday, just getting here. Last night after work, we went to Hy-Vee. I got my $10 steak dinner. So we've got 273 in eBay sales this morning, including 2 of these hard hats. Nice little rush when we opened this morning. Excited. Hopefully we have a really good day today. Those Bowflex parts finally sold. $2 day for both boxes. But all of the random parts that were worth it on eBay, we sold on eBay. In fact, I just shipped out a part for 30 bucks today. We probably got 300 bucks for everything. And what was left, we tried in the auction. It didn't sell, and I was too lazy to move it, so I just put a $10 tag on it. And then let it drop day by day. Solid first hour, 16:07. We still have 6 minutes left of the hour. It's absolute chaos out there. Reminds me of the good old days. 3,400 bucks. It's 10 o'clock. I did sell the KitchenAid stand mixer, $249. Man, eBay is just crushing it. This is just the last day. So I've been eating these corn chips. We've got a whole pallet of them. They're queso lime flavored. I didn't realize they were flavored. They're not bad. I'm normally not a fan of corn chips, but I like these. So I'm bidding on another storage unit. I just got outbid, and I think I'm gonna let it go. This is so stupid. This unit. This is it. It's 3 boxes. Where's my mouse? There. 3 boxes. It's in a climate control unit. The bid is at 90. I bid it up to 80 bucks. So I really need to know what's in those boxes, but I feel like that's too much to spend on 3 boxes. What do you guys think? I'm gonna let it go. It ends in 6 minutes. I really want to know what's in those boxes, but that's so much money. I spent 90 bucks on a full 10 by 20 unit the other day. It's so tempting. You know what? Screw it. 100 bucks. Oh, I was outbid. Oh, no. Well, you know what they say. You gotta spend money to lose money. Are you kidding me? Units like this are usually like $5. Why is this so expensive? I can't go any higher. I want to know what's in those boxes so bad, but I can't go any higher. It's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. I wish I could read what that says. It looks like something stuff. At first I thought it was rummage sale, but the second word definitely looks like the word stuff. You know what? Screw it. 150 max bid. Holy crap! What the heck? I am in disbelief here. Wow. Okay, I'm winning it now. Please don't bid again because I don't know when to stop. I have a serious problem. Maybe this is why I don't gamble when I go to Las Vegas. Can you believe this? All right, one last time. I've said many times. 200 bucks I got outbid, but because it didn't jump to the next bid, that means 210 I'll get it. All right, now I'm done. Or am I? This is not fun for me anymore. Okay, I think I have to let this go. I don't know why this person wants the unit so bad, but I can't keep bidding like this. This one's at, I guess there's 11 days left. This one's at 1,700, which seems really high too. I hope whoever gets it, it's just a bunch of boxes like food or something. I feel like this is just the time of year people get their tax refunds, storage unit prices just shoot up through the roof. It's hard to find storage units. But holy crap, 220 bucks for 3 boxes. Yeah, I'm definitely not bidding again. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but I promise it's true this time. I wonder if this person's even going to pay, if the storage facility will call me and say, hey, you're the backup bidder. If that's the case, I'm going to tell them I want to be the backup bidder at the original bid, as if you wiped out that person's other bids, which would have been probably like 60 bucks. $220. I already know how the other bidder feels, because I would feel the same way if I wanted in my previous bid of 200 or 210. I'd be like, oh, I wish I didn't buy that. So I really wish I knew who was bidding on it, because I really want to know what's in those boxes. By the way, it's 1:15 and we are at loading dashboard. That's our sales for the day. Just under 6,000. Nice. Oh, we sold the TV with the cracked screen, 30 bucks. We had one of those medical boots out on the tables, $2 today. And Mitch is like, there was a lady walking around with one of these. Is this our inventory, or did a lady just like drop it off of her foot? That'd be funny. You know what I forgot to put out? Remember these folders I was talking about? Well, they'll just have to sit for the next sale. Oh man, today was exhausting. We did a little under 8 grand. Like just a hair. We might have even hit 8 grand at the end. We were like 40 bucks away and we had like 2 customers left. Anyways, we stayed pretty late to get tables reset, but also I stayed even later to edit 2 videos on the other channel. You see, my other half and we went to Disney World and on Thanksgiving, and I never actually edited those videos. So they're edited now. And they're uploaded, like by the time you see this, those will be uploaded. So if you want to see those, go check out the other channel, link down below. All right, here's how it looks. We sold one of these the other day. We've had them on eBay forever. 30 bucks, and I forgot to restock it. So we got one of those out. These, we've got, I think, 11 of them, or 12 of them, including the display. It's got a little thing here to cover. We're going 20 bucks each. I can't find this. Snuggle Bunny is what it's called. I can't find it anywhere online. And I think the rest of this is about the same. We took down one of the clothes racks and filled the table with stuff. We also took down that brown cart shelving system that we had over here and filled tables with stuff. The fans sold out today. We're almost sold out of these, which I'm happy about. I was just gonna dump them as a pallet for like 100 bucks, and I've made a lot more this way. And I'm pretty sure this is the last of these slip covers. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the red blankets. No, there's 2 more boxes of red blankets. This is getting low. Since we only have 2 days left, I'm not bringing the other pallet out unless we happen to run out of these. As expected, we didn't sell any of those. It's nice we have a display here. Someone decided they wanted to tear open the box and see it, but what's crazy is they still didn't buy it. Why? I don't understand. Oh, I just need to make sure this is the thing in here. Let me open the box. Oh, it is. I don't want it. These, we sold these a lot better at 10. I think we sold like 8 or 10 cases today. I already made a profit on this pallet, so selling them at 10, it's all extra. What else did we do? Over here, we've still got the Hershey's that we're gonna be selling for $1, but this is the last of it. I'm saving 4 cases. We're gonna put them in the auction because there are 12 of these per case, and I'm sure I can get more than $12 in the auction, but I can only sell so many of them. I need to replenish this. Over here, loaded up with the food. We still have, this stuff did well, but it didn't we still have a lot of it left. I haven't decided if I'm gonna sell all of it for $1 each, because these are in date for like a year and a half. These are out of date. So maybe I'll save some of these, I don't know. This cereal is, I'm pretty sure, all in date for a while. September, November. This one's out of date, so this one would probably push out. And then what I thought was half a pallet of these is actually only a few cases. The rest of it is 5-minute grits. So I don't know that one is a better seller than the other, but it's nice to have more of a variety. What else? There's more stuff throughout here. That's about it. So I need to eat. I didn't even eat lunch today. I am starving. So I am gonna go get some food and get out of here. I'm really surprised these are still here. These are like decent quality mud flaps. They're not, lightweight plastic. They're like a rubber. I'm sure it's not actual rubber. It's probably like a synthetic, but still. These were here since $10 day. I'm really surprised they're still here. All right. I am out of here. So a couple of thoughts. We have a lot of $1 day stuff here. I really wish we had a double $1 day where we had 2 of them. We had 2 $10 days instead this time around. It seemed like we had plenty of stuff to do 2 $10 days, but the second $10 day is actually the only day of this sale that I feel was really bad. We had days that are kind of and no, we haven't had a single day that just really excited me. But that second $10 day was bad. And I think we would have done better if we had a second $1 day, but you can never predict that. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. The days of the week don't matter. $1 day. I'm excited. We're basically in the home stretch. We finish up today. Bag day's easy tomorrow, but then I gotta get on a flight tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. So Mish just got here and he said there's like 20 cars outside. I'm excited. Today might be the day we do 10. I think there's like 50 people that I let in. It's chaos. I love it. We got a bit of a line, so I'm gonna take this to try and burn through some of the people. I was able to check out one person. Turns out it wasn't a long line of people waiting to check out. It was people holding the cart while their friends or spouses or what have you continued shopping. So I've got these like hospital pillows and I was gonna put them out, but then I figured it's gonna fill up people's carts. And once your cart's full, you're pretty much done shopping. I would rather wait until bag day. Wow, focus. Wait until, why is this doing this? Hold on. I was in the cinematic setting. I'd rather wait until bag day for these. We'll get the same $1 a piece for them and it won't impede other sales. Because if people are gonna fill their cart, I'd rather fill their cart with 100 items rather than 3. Man, that little handheld is awesome. I just blasted through half the line with it. It's especially nice for the people who come and they only bought a few things. Like someone had 4 items. Do you really want to wait in that long line for 4 items? Maybe you do. I wouldn't. But this way I can get through and get them checked out before they had to get through the line. Resale Rabbit during a successful warehouse sale. There's a group of like 3 or 4 women at the special buy area, and they're sorting through all the stuff that they picked out that they want to buy, which is fine. But I just, and there goes the radio. I just knew that they were going to be leaving behind right there all the stuff they didn't want. And I was trying to keep an eye on them, but I got busy doing something. And I look over later, yep, a whole bunch of stuff they don't want just left there. I hate people so much. Put your crap back. It's not that hard. I'm not your mommy. I see people do it in regular stores too, and it just drives me nuts. So we've sold over half the mint tins. I think we're around 600 bucks. I paid 25 bucks for this pallet. My plan was whatever didn't sell, I was just gonna auction off in one lot, but I mean, I'm getting so much money on these. I think what I'm gonna do is throw what's left on a rack, save it for a year or a year and a half, and put them out again. If we save it that long, it's not like recycling inventory where it goes stale, having the same stuff every sale. It should be like fresh inventory in a year, 18 months or so. So Christiana went to Goodwill without me, and look what she found for $3. I have to charge it up and see if it works. I honestly can't believe it. We're about to sell out of our third pallet of those wipes. Normally we move through like a pallet in the sale. So I don't feel like bringing in a whole new pallet. So I'm just gonna bring 5 or 10 cases up. Maybe. They're on the other side of that thing. We're gonna have less than 3 pallets left. We got these 3, that's it. If you remember, I got these as part of a clean out load, cost me $2,000. All the stuff sold for enough to break even, make a small profit, but I had 10 pallets of these wipes, so I essentially had the wipes for free. I think I had some other stuff too that was left over, but that ended up being, 10 pallets. We're making about 300 bucks a pallet. That's like $3,000. And I'm sure this is drawing people in the door, especially for how well they're selling this time around. So I got these mop heads. They came on one of those $25 pallets a while back. Could not sell them. Like, we put them in the auction, buy the case like this or buy the box like this, and they did not sell. So I got a guy who was here who had like a handful of different mop heads in his cart. And I waited until he finished checking out, and I said, hey, you want more? And he said 25 bucks he'd pay for all 3 of these. I will take that any day of the week. That gets 3 big boxes out of here and an extra 25 bucks for something that likely would have been donated. And when I say donated, I mean Goodwill would have probably just thrown them right in the trash. All right, it's 4 o'clock. We still probably have 15 or 20 people inside. Let them shop through, and I'm gonna bring carts and signs. I don't think we're really pulling anything for bag day. Just the mint tins. We're gonna keep selling them, but we're gonna have them behind the counter because that's something that people stuff in a bag when they shouldn't, because it's a special buy item. And then quick cleanup and we'll be done. We'll have tomorrow, which will be a quick and easy day. I'm excited to be done. Oh, I gotta check in for my flight. And this is all changed for tomorrow, 1 p.m. That's what we're shooting for, at least. I mean, I'll close earlier if we have to. I'm not gonna stay later though, because again, I have a 4 o'clock flight tomorrow. Christiana's calculator already sold, $49.99 on eBay. I listed it like an hour ago, if that. It is 6:40. Daylight savings time was getting me this morning. I'm so tired. But it's bag day. We're just about done. Well, that was annoying. I just did my morning video, Facebook Live. This has never happened before. I've had instances where it would regularly say it was slow, trying to reconnect and everything. It actually completely kicked me off. And there were a whole bunch of times where it said slow connection, trying to reconnect. Our internet must not be good this morning. So hopefully it was enough to get people out here. There was like 10 people outside. I wonder if the time change is throwing people off. Because even on our worst sales, we've always had a big line of people on bag day. Boy, this hurts. I was trying to keep this in stock because we still have a bunch available. Now I have to relist it, and I lose that one where it says we sold 214 of them. That's really a bummer. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of stuff left over. We had a nice little rush there, but this is weird for a bag day. But I will say, if we're going to have one day during the sale where we don't have a lot of people show up, bag day is the day. We don't make a lot of money on bag day. We're just going to have to figure out what to do with all this stuff. So I just got a neutral feedback on eBay. They were complaining about the long shipping time. They bought it on the 13th. It arrived on the 28th, which I understand that's frustrating, but I went and looked. We shipped it 2 hours and 15 minutes after they purchased it, almost immediate shipping. And I ended up going out the door the next day because it was after the mail had picked up. And it got stuck somewhere in California for like a week before it made it to Hawaii. You can't possibly, what do you want me to do? Fly out to California, break into the post office and find it for you? I don't understand people. At least it was just a neutral and not a negative. Someone opened some crafting packages and these little foam beads are everywhere. And we can't get them off. They stick to everything. I bet we'll be finding those for years. They are everywhere. I really wish I had a spot in my house where there were 4 light switches because this is so amazing. The screws are even painted to match it perfectly. Someone just messaged me on one of the marketplace posts saying, this sale should really have a Facebook page. I've been waiting, and I just now found about it and you're just closing up. And it's funny because we've had a Facebook page for years now for the sales, but also every single marketplace post, including the one she messaged from, says that we have a Facebook page. All right, we're all finished up. We condensed down. We have more stuff than we normally do, but it's not crazy. Actually, a pretty solid day numbers-wise. We finished with, I don't know, it was like 1,400 last I checked. I don't know the exact number now. Sold through about 2/3 of that, probably about 2/3 of that, almost none of that. I don't think we sold any of these today. We only sold one of the appliances. I brought them in today just to get them so it's less to bring in. So this is where I'm gonna leave it. I'm just cashing out the drawers, putting the money in the safe, and then I gotta get out of here because the awful month started with a trip to Omaha. Don't get me wrong, all of these things are great, but they are exhausting. All of these things are incredibly exhausting and they're all right next to each other. Normally I like to take a break before the sale and a break after the sale to relax a little bit, decompress. I don't get that because I was in Omaha right before we started setting up for the sale. Then I had like 3 days to set up the sale. Then we did the sale. And now today, the last day of the sale, in a couple of hours, I have to get on a flight to Las Vegas because I'm speaking at another convention. So I cannot wait to get home. I still have to go pack my bag. So anyways, that's where I'm gonna stop here, but I will jump in at the end of this video with the final numbers of the sale. I'm gonna do that when I get back. So, because I don't have time. So, well, that's all I got for you for now. See you in a second. So I've got $6,000 in cash here, and I'm about to get on a flight to Vegas. I did bid like $250 on a storage unit that had 3 boxes. I am a bit of a gambler. No, I'm not taking this to Vegas. It's going in the safe. So it's been about a week since the sale ended. I'm going to go through and show you how it all finished. I am pretty happy with it. It's lower than what we've been in the past, but it's a definite improvement from the past year where things have been slow. I would say I am overall pleased with how the sale went. We've also got another one in like 4 weeks. I wasn't thinking when I scheduled that one, but it's already scheduled, so we're just gonna have to do it. So factory returns, we finished with a grand total of $57,071. In the category sales here, 459 was uncategorized. That's mostly going to be things where we just entered the price at the end because we did take offers at the very end on special buy items. General, 45,000. Special buy, 10,100. And we did 1,769 on those 3 pallets that I bought. If you remember, I spent $2,400 on it. Now, I think 180 or so of that came out of is in the uncategorized area, 160, 180, something like that. We also had a bunch of stuff just in on the sales floor that rang up as general, like the laundry detergent. We sold all of that. I would guess, let's see, 1,769. Let me pull out my calculator. 1,769 plus 160 plus, I don't know, maybe $200 in other stuff on the sales floor. Puts us at $2,129. I'm not going to lose money on them because I've got that giant pallet full of $10 day stuff for the next sale. It's easily going to be, what am I, less than $400 away. There's easily going to be 40 items that are going to sell for $10 each on there. So I'm going to make some money. Not a lot of money, not enough to really make it worthwhile. There's still some of the special buy items from there that we're just going to auction off that didn't sell. There's a few special buy items that never actually made it into the sale, like the brown box stuff that may go in the auction or the next sale. I'm probably going to walk away with like $3,000 to $3,500 for it all. So not a great purchase. However, the big thing and the main goal for that was just to get special buy stuff, decent special buy stuff on the floor. And I think that probably drew more customers in. So overall, I'm not regretting buying those. I'm glad I did. All right, so we've got custom amount 433, Shopco help button 26. These were actually Tim's, and he put them in. That's why we had a separate thing for it. It's just the little help button if you need assistance in the store. He got a bunch of those, and he just wanted to get rid of them. So what I actually did is we put them in here, and then I discounted an item that he bought by that much. We sold 192 bags for $960. Candy corn, we sold 20 lots of 5 for $20. Carts at the very end, we sold 9 carts for $90. General merchandise, $39,763. We sold 14,188 items. The shop lights were a hit. Sold almost 300 of them for $1,861. Now that number can't be accurate. I'm guessing some of them were rang up as general merchandise, but we sold 9 cases. There were 35 units in each case. 315 units is what we should have sold. I was wholesaling the last of them for $3 each, so I would have gotten 945 if I threw that pallet in with the final sale of them. So I doubled what I would have gotten. The toe warmers, $332. We still have a ton of them. They didn't do all that great, but it's the end of winter. It's kind of warm out. They don't expire until 2028, I think, or 2026. So we're going to sell the rest of them in next Christmas, next winter. I believe my cost was about $300, so I made my money back on them. Work gloves, $200. Regular apparel, $805. We could probably change that. The reason I had it called regular apparel was because we had NFL apparel also for a while. We sold the last of the pepper sprays, $115. $495 in shoes, $505 in socks and underwear. A lot of these, once it got down to the same price as what was on the sales floor, it just got rang up as GM, by the way. Sold an air fryer for $120, a floor lamp for $40. 4 of the Alien Blasters, the BCP is Best Choice Products, $120. 4 of the Dollhouse Mansions for $100. 5 foot massagers for $125. Glow-in-the-dark Target set, we sold 10 of them for $200. The Ride-On Truck, we sold for $55. That was the item Tim bought. So it would have been, 55 plus 26. It would have been about $80, I think, and then we just discounted it for him. Bloody Mary gift set for $20. An air pot for $35. One of the cookware sets for $60. Coffee urn, $50. Kettlebell set, $30. Heater. So it says we sold 2. We only had 1 of them. We sold it, and the lady returned it, and we decided to accept the return. She didn't speak much English. She didn't know what she was buying. I don't know what she thought she was buying, but we brought it back and then sold it again. So it doesn't reflect returns on this page, but the first one that I showed you that had the total, it had returns reflected in there. We sold the mailbox for $45, which I'm regretting selling. We've been having an issue with people occasionally stealing our mail, and I think I've heard of other liquidation businesses that have been having this issue where people steal their mail to try and get their supplier info. None of my suppliers mail anything to me, so it's nothing, no harm done there. But it really sucks when the mail gets stolen, especially when I spend $30 on a Sears catalog for myself, and that was in the mailbox, and now I don't have it because it was stolen. That was a locking mailbox. I should have kept it and replaced my mailbox with that outside. I think I'm gonna have to go buy one at some point and replace it with a locking one because it's really annoying. All right, where were we? Medea heater, fan, air purifier sold for $150. Propane heater sold for $100. This was on the pallet. No, this is a different one. Never mind. This was one that we couldn't test. It was like $400 retail, if I remember right. Maybe $250. I don't remember. Pillow fort accent table sold for $30. We sold that beanbag chair for $35. Round shelf for $25. Shop vac for $60. Another shop vac for $60. Dog bed for 20, cookware set for 40. The beverage cooler sold for 140. The Dirt Devil for 50. 32-foot flexible duct. We've got a couple of these still on eBay. We got these listed on eBay, I think, for 50. So I'm glad I got 30 for that. I'd like to sell the rest of them. As is appliance. This was a dryer we had outside. We sold for 25. And this was actually a used dryer. I think it was a customer trade-in or something. It randomly came on a pallet. It was very used. 2 of the Acer monitors for 130, an air fryer for 25, fridge freezer for 80, squat rack for 50. Only sold 2 of the baby sterilizers for 80. We've got a bunch of these left. I think we'll wait a couple of sales and put them back at a lower price. Memory foam pillows, 3 for 60. This is the one that Mitch accidentally rang one of them up as a $6 a day item, or maybe 7. I think it was 6. So technically we got $66 for 4 of them, which I'm happy with. Kohl's, we only sold 3 of them. That was disappointing. The mint tins, I spent 25 bucks on this pallet. We sold about half the pallet for 710. My original plan was to sell whatever we can in the sale. Whatever is left, I would just auction off as a pallet. But I didn't expect it to do this well. I expected to sell maybe $100 worth and still have the bulk of the pallet and then auction that off and get like 25 to 50 bucks. The fact that we got 710 for half of them and they were such a hit, I'm going to save the rest of the pallet. Now, I don't like having the same item multiple sales in a row, so I'm going to throw it on a pallet rack. I'm going to put the date on it, and I'm going to wait like a year, 18 months, something like that, and we're going to do it again. I think that 25 pallet is going to finish about $1,400. That was a great one. Case of Clorox. I spent 75 bucks on this pallet. We sold $314 worth. I've got about half a pallet left. I'm undecided what I'm going to do. I might price them cheaper for the next sale just to dump them. I might just sell them by the bottle in the next sale on like Dollar Day or something. I don't know. Let's see. Case of wipes. These did so well. We sold 92 cases for $919. I spent $2,000 on that whole truck. And there was a lot of other stuff. I think I basically broke even selling the stuff. And then we sold wipes and other sales too. Did really well with those. Case of Fanta, I spent, I want to say 75, sold for 195. Not an amazing one, but it was decent. Case of Hershey's chocolate, I think I spent 125 on this pallet. We got 356 of them. I saved 4 cases that we're going to put in the auction. Let's see. Cat Tree sold for 25. Clothes folding station. This has been sitting around. This came out of Shopko. It's a retail fixture. I just put it in the special buy area and it sold for 30 bucks. We never used it. We sold a tent for 60. We sold 2 of this other tent for 90. The broken TV sold for 30. We sold a deer stand for 100. I don't know why it's just showing 1. I don't know. But we sold a deer stand for 100. I think that was at the very end. We didn't actually have it priced or put in the sale. I think maybe Mitch might have just made an item for it. Dehumidifier sold for $49.99. We sold the Dyson for $129, but then it got returned because it wasn't actually a Dyson. Sold a Smart Bell, one of those dumbbells, for 50 bucks. Ford side steps for 45. These were a good one. I paid 25 bucks for this pallet, and there's a bunch of other stuff on it too. I thought it was just these diffusers. We sold all of them for 190 bucks. Frigidaire ice maker. Says 3. We sold 2, remember, and 1 came back, and then we sold it again. So it was, I think, 250 bucks we got for them. Refrigerator, 150. Another fridge, 100. An air compressor, 150. Another air compressor, 75. Another 150. One of the water dispensers sold for 40. This came from that eBay store that I bought. It was brand new. We put it out. It's that mount for a laptop with a screen. We got 50 bucks for it. Hart chainsaw, missing the battery, sold for 60. Spot cleaner. So this one, oh no, never mind. This one we sold 2 for 160. It was this one, the cordless sprayer. This is one where we screwed up, and I screwed this one up. I'm still not sure how I did it. We had 1 of them. It says we sold 3 of them for 150. We sold the 1 for 50. But somehow it had the same SKU, the same barcode as these space heaters, radiant space heaters we had, but we had those listed for 20. So we accidentally charged 2 people 50 bucks each for their space heaters. and it came up on the receipt as a cordless sprayer. No one's reached out. This is the case where if someone reaches out even after the sale's over, I'm going to refund them the difference because we screwed up on the SKU somewhere. There's so many redundancies when I'm adding this inventory to the system. I honestly don't know how this happened. But when we caught it, we fixed it for the last of the heaters. So I guess I made a little extra on those. The Heart Stick Vac sold for 25 bucks. Homedics Foot Spa, 20 bucks. I paid like 6 or 7 bucks for this at Goodwill. Hoover Carpet Cleaner for 60, Hyper Tough Pressure Washer for 50, a different pressure washer for 75, a hedge trimmer for 20, the stand mixer, this was a great one. This came in a storage unit. So you actually haven't seen this video, but in the middle of the sale, I bought 2 storage units and emptied them out, and that was terrible. But those videos will be coming soon. But that unit, I spent 500 bucks on the unit, and there was a brand new KitchenAid stand mixer in it, and it sold for 250, so that paid for half the unit. I think this is computer monitors for 130, a gaming monitor for 85. This is the hard hats. I want to say I spent 125 bucks for it, and I got 225 for them. I also sold a bunch on eBay. We have them listed on eBay for, I want to say 40 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that. Sold a bunch of them on eBay. We still have half a pallet left that are going to go through eBay. We sold a Mr. Heater for 40, and this torpedo heater was actually on top of all of the hard hats. So we got another 65 for that pallet. Here's the other deer stands, $249.99. We had them priced at 100 bucks each. When I priced them, I didn't realize one of them on the tag, it said it was missing the hardware, and that's why it sat for so much longer. And someone was asking about if we'd go any less, and I gave my usual canned response. Unfortunately, we can't change the price. But then I looked at it and saw it was missing the hardware, and I went and found them. I said, hey, I didn't realize it was missing the hardware. It was priced as if it had all the hardware. Make me an offer. And he said 50 bucks, so I said sold. This ONN, or ON monitor, we sold 5 of them for 200. I've got a whole pallet of them left over that we're going to save for Christmas. Gaming monitor, 3 of them for 225. CD stereo, we sold 3 of them for 135. Party speaker, we sold for 70. Weightlifting bar, 35. Some sort of screen house thing. I think it's like a screen in tent, 45. Transformers Paw Patrol thing, 75. Philips soundbar, 90. Pop-up canopy. This was not inspected, sold as is. 3 of them for 75. Pottery Barn accent table, 2 for 40. A nightstand for 60. A shelf for 30. Garment steamer. This is the one that I pulled off of eBay. I don't remember what our price was, but I got 50 bucks for it. The Radiant Space Heater. This is the one that we had the price issue on. So we sold the last 2. I guess we had them listed for 25, not 20. But we sold the last 2, got 50 bucks. This is a keyboard, like a music keyboard, 50 bucks. Rolling utility cart with drawer, 20. This came on one of the Amazon high count pallets. Shark cordless stick vac, 100. Shark cordless stick vac, 70. These were both the same vacuum, but one was in really rough condition. We sold 8 of the Snuggle Bunnies for 160. I've got a few left. We put them out on like the last day. I decided I'm going to save those for another sale because they did so well. Space heater sold for 20. Stainless fridge, it was damaged. We sold for, I think this is the one where the door wouldn't close. We sold for 20. We sold 2 of another stainless steel fridge for 120. A kitchen playset for 45. This model vacuum, 5 of them for 300. This one, 7 of them for 419. The towing mirrors, I pulled those from eBay. We got 50 bucks. Sold 3 of the home theater sets for 300. Sound bar for 50. So one of these got returned, and we sold it for 50. Actually, I think it was a different one that got returned. Oh, I'm all thrown off here. Okay, so this is just a sound bar we sold for 50. This is the one that got returned. I think this is the one that we originally sold 65, and it got returned because it wasn't working fully. We sold it as one that was partially working for 50. That's what it was. Vornado heater, I pulled this from eBay. We sold it for 30. Wicker hamper sold for 40. The Wise stick vac, we sold 7 for 419. The Zero Water pitcher, I got this for 12 bucks at Goodwill, sold for 25. Luggage set, 75, and that is everything. I'm out of breath from that. It was kind of nice. I was able to zoom that in so you could see it all rather than just showing the price and me telling you what it is. Anyways, so that is, it said we sold 16,143 items. Of course, that doesn't factor things that we sold in lots, like the candy corn. That counts as 20 candy corns rather than, I don't do public math, 20 times 5, 100 candy corns. And then, of course, bag day. Each bag counts as one. There could be 50 or 100 items in that bag, or 7, 10, 12, whatever, carts full. I would guess we probably sold about 22,000 items in those 9 days. Insanity. So we've got another sale coming up. It's going to be May. I don't have a sheet in front of me. I think May 2nd we start. Next video is coming up. I went to Vegas to speak at ASD. I've got, I don't know how many videos it's going to be. There's going to be at least one vlog of me there and at least one second video of the actual presentation. The vlog might get split into 2. I've got the storage unit videos coming up. Lots of fun stuff. And we're getting pretty close to garage sale weather. So those will be coming up soon too. I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Overall, like I said, I'm happy with the sale. I would like to improve on it, but I'm happy with it. Now I have to buy some stuff for the next sale. So I'll see you in the next one.